I can't get YouTube chat to work. I don't know what the deal is. Oh well. We're just not going to have a YouTube chat this time, I suppose. Welcome, everybody. Hey. Are you all? Oh, wow. People already showing up. Okay. Well, I was trying to see where I had put the stream because I couldn't get the link or anything, and I was like, what on earth just happened? Well, as it turns out, when you inadvertently press the private button before or while you're setting up the room, you know, it kind of privates the stream and prevents people from joining. So, you know, don't do that next time. Well, at any rate, I fixed that. Okay. I was going to make all the posts first before doing that, but oh well. I still can't get the stupid stream to, like, come up. All right. Well then, how are you all doing this evening, this day, this wonderful whoosh? Oh, fuck. It's doing it again. There we go. Whoosh. Oh my god, I missed having the ability to do this. Whoa. Flew into a wall there. So, I am absolutely floored by how this, oh, fuck. Okay, well, it tends to do this, too, sadly. So, we're gonna get... we're gonna get disconnected, I guess. I don't know, man. Hey, Cody, welcome. Hey, the Emperor. Hey, Titan Boss. Haven't been active since 1.19. I can't... Hey, Stone Cold Killer, welcome. And Duck Dolan, welcome to you, too. 00... I can't read that name. It's in Russian. 2BTT has been great, though. Like, we've just had one of the most OP flying methods go public. Does Meteor have it? Yes, it does. Stone, yes, it does. So I've been figuring out the exact nature of it. Trying to sort of, you know, understand the exact way to Trident hack. You pronounce it as Oleg. Okay, thank you. Well, thank you, Oleg. I will do that. I'll try to remember that. You may end up having to remind me once or twice, just as a heads up. Anyway, oh, here we go. I've been trying to figure out how this thing functions and why. Because, you know, it's a really, really dope exploit. So basically, all you have to do is have a Trident. I think it has to have Riptide on it. Shit. Okay, let's try actually flying. Oh, baby. Wow, I'm so fucking high up. Anyway, yeah, the clouds. I put clouds up at like 900. So, like, I can literally soar above the clouds in an instant. And then just zoom right back down. Oh, it's so fucking cool. Now then. Alright, so. Fuck off. This is my stone ring up at world height. Yeah, this is world height, more or less. Okay, so I have brought you all up here for a good reason. As the thumbnail more or less illustrates, you know, let me turn off shaders for just a sec so we can get a better sort of wide view of everything. Okay, so I plan on making... Oh, I almost forgot to dump the thing on YouTube. Yes, I plan to make some Space Valk 1s. Some towers coming off at sea level, coming up to the sky, probably up to world height. And I want them to flank the outermost edges around the ocean base. So my question to you guys, how many do I make? So I'll open up a poll here in a sec. Does Meteor have it? Yes, it does. So you need the a Trident with Riptide in your inventory. It doesn't need to be in your hotbar. You don't even need to have it in your hand. It just needs to be in your inventory, and then you just turn it on and it fucking goes wild. Need to find Meteor config for Trident Fly? Yeah, I think you're just gonna have to play with it, Amper. I don't know how else to... I don't know what else to do. Like, I don't know how any of that works. There's still obsidian stashes in the end. I don't think so. I don't know, maybe. All that stuff is like 4 years old now. I would be very shocked if any of it was still around. But hey, if it is, it is. Cool. I don't care about it. So, this base needs a few more extra bits. Bits and bobs. Cool stuff, you know. So I was thinking of putting one out here on this edge. So, like, make it out a block or two. Or no, probably not so that it collides with the beacons. But I do want you to have the beacon effects pretty much the entire way up. So I don't know. So that is the question. How many? Let's do a poll. Oh, okay. I can overwrite that. Okay. Let's do 6, 8, 10, 12. How many Space Valk 1 styled towers should I make around the edges of the poll? Start poll. Vote. Do your civic duty and vote. Hey, that problem. Jesting time? A little bit. Wasn't thinking of griefy stuff, just it would be nice to come across something like Source of Valk. I mean, there's probably something out there. I don't know. I haven't bothered to look into it. Are there any dupes right now? No, there is no dupe that nobody's aware of. If there are dupes, they are not public. Anyway, so I updated to Complementary Unbound. Apparently just plain Jane complementary shaders isn't a thing any longer. Which is fine. Also, you can see the reflection of everything in my totem. That's so weird. Like, look over here. You can see the reflection of the ocean. You can see the reflection of the lightning spire. You can see the reflection of the wall bracers. Like, it's so... Oh, I love that. I love that look. Can I go top-down view real quick? Sure. That's what it looks like in person. I tried to get that as perfect a hole as I could without it being an outrageously large hole. Yeah. The drain plus Space Valk. That's basically the idea I'm going for. Ocean's Anomalous. And then the towers of Space Valk 1, however many I put around the edges, will all have a sky bridge connecting up to them. So, you know. Is it going to be a tower or the entire thing? It's going to be a tower inspired. It's styled. It's not... Oh, wow. 8 is winning by a large margin. It is not a copy of Space Valk 1. It will be, in this case, 8 unique but styled versions of that. And it will be made with newer blocks. You know, it'll be highly stylized. I'll put a whole bunch of stuff on there. It'll be cool. Yeah, 8 is winning. 12. Okay, 12 is in second place. Or no, 6 is in second place. Interesting. God, I love the sunrise. It's so beautiful. 32, Ani. Holy shit. I don't even know how I would space 32. Make it Ziggy base style? Holy shit. Could I do that? I don't know. I kind of want to make it stuff that I've done, not really like something other people have done. Looks good so far? Okay. On a coral reef is interesting. It'll be floating above the ocean's surface. It won't be going down below. You know, these will be at sea level, floating like a block or so above sea level or at sea level. I haven't decided. And then they'll just go up because you got, from sea level, you got 256 blocks of clearance above you. So I think that's fair. I vote for 4, 1 in each corner where the flanges meet. Go with 8 for multiples. 4 isn't a bad idea, honestly. So, like, right here on this edge. The problem is, if I do that and I make it too broad, it will cut off lightning access. And I need lightning access right here. So I want to build it out far enough on this corner to where it doesn't interfere with the beacon beams. And maybe it doesn't overshadow the pads here. I've decided I don't really want that. You voted for 6. Okay. 6 would look good. You just sort of draw an imaginary hexagon. And that could do it. I won't end the voting for a while yet, so, you know, don't feel pressured. Make your mind up whenever you feel like it. But I'll give you like a minute or 2 warning before I start voting. Or end the voting, I mean. So I don't know. Also, I find it so strange. Zoom. I love that. I find it so strange that I no longer need to wear an elytra. I can just zoom. 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 And I only lost a heart. I only lost a heart from all that fall. Anyway. So, down in here, I've not really done a whole lot with this area. I've been traveling for the last several days. Also, while I'm thinking about it. Let me put all that in my inventory and then assign more space. Anyway, I've been traveling like a madman for the last several days, trying to do stuff with the Trident fly. Just because the Trident fly is really, really, really strong, it would be stupid not to do other things elsewhere. Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Not going to say what, who, why, when, or where, but, you know. So I've been kind of lacking, or slacking on making this. This is the animal containment pen, for those of you wondering. I placed all the grass, slabbed off the ceilings, made the ceilings kind of look interesting. I haven't conformed the walls or the sides yet, but I'm going to. You know, this place is going to be interesting. If you're further out than the furthest edge of the mini Valk is on the same axis, maybe. I could. Well, I mean, that may be where I end up doing them if 8 wins, because 8 is winning right now. And if that's the case, like, that's how I will space them. Hey, Snucksman, welcome. I haven't built something in a long time. Could you give you some ideas? Okay. What's something you're into? What is a style you like? I like futuristic and modern. So, like, a modern house mixed with, like, a futuristic sort of almost cyberpunk-ish. There's steampunk, which the new copper stuff really lends well to. All of my copper is oxidizing, but that's like, you know, I planned that. I like the oxidized copper, in all honesty. I'm probably going to scrape, because these are all waxed blocks that I had on hand. I'm probably going to scrape all the wax off and let them oxidize. Because, like, I want all of this to be solid green with the orange. The wall bracers really stand out, and I like that look. I don't know. Should we use hit part of the Great Depression of 1929? Sure. Jack, maybe a skyscraper? Okay. Skyscraper sort of like this style. That was kind of what I was going for. A giant glass facade with some innards you can look into. Obviously, if you're going to build something, I highly recommend you incorporate map art into whatever, you know, lobby area. This is sort of a lobby area. There's not a whole lot going on here. There's just a sort of upper area, and that's it. And obviously, this is where I grow all my crops. So yeah, you could do a skyscraper really well. The new tinted glass with the quartz and, or no, it's amethyst, my bad. Amethyst and glass gives you a really nice glass block that obscures light, like this. And it's the only block you can break by hand. It's the only glass you can break by hand and still retain it. And so if you use a good shader pack like I do, you can have nice reflections as well as nice clarity. Like, it's the best of both worlds, in my opinion. Yeah. And obviously, I recommend building a museum of some kind if you intend to make any sort of modern-looking, you know, modern-looking buildings need museums, IMO, in my humble opinion. But either way, getting all the mats will be a pain. I mean, that's how life is. 2B2T and survival in general is not about having it on hand right now. I mean, you could, maybe. Does tinted glass actually stop the light level from changing behind it? Yes, it does, Daniel. Yes, it does. So, for example, this is just some of the maps I haven't really dedicated. I've got so many, like... Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Wait a sec. Oh, the diary was changed. I see now. Somebody must have been... Well, I know who. Okay. Anyway, yeah, these are all maps that I've not yet, like, put on here. There are so many maps. The Hubble Ultra Deep Field. It's just nuts. Anyway, where was I? Yes. Haha. Starcucks. You could always make a building with a business inside. The tinted glass down here... Like, so for example, I'm really fast due to, free cam is fast, but like if I go down here. There we go. If I turn off the shaders, you see how dark it is. Even though the light level, you know, the glass is right there. It's like pitch black in here. But above, you know, it's perfectly lit. Now I have conduit power down here, so that doesn't really count, but. Zombie spotted. Whoosh! Oh, I love that. Oh, I killed him in an instant. Anyway, so I've been trying to farm up Trident drowned in here, just to have a bunch of Tridents on backup. But I've not been lucky. Never fucking lucky, I tell you. I love that you can just jump out of the water now. Ain't no thing. Oh, yeah. Now, something more fun than just... Oh, wow. Holy shit, the light is purple. Oh, wow, I never noticed that. The light is purple as it filters through the glass there. That is so beautiful. Holy shit. Wow. Colored light in Minecraft, everybody. I mean, it's not Mojang approved, but you know. Damn. That is so cool, man. Anyway, the best part about the Trident fly is that you just run at an insane speed. Like, I made it across that in less than a second. Oh, I love it. Absolutely love this. Oh, fuck. Server kicked me. No. Ah, amazing base. Thank you. Octopus will evolve to be the next dominant species millions of years from now. We made that up. Cool. Mojang's never going to add colored light. They're too busy adding randomly useless shit. Yeah. True. Sad, but very true. Anyway, so. I've been thinking... In addition to the Space Valks, I probably want to put some sort of under-connecting thing, like a water, a bubble elevator, up underneath all of these, and then have like an access point to them. I don't know. I don't know how I'll do that. I'll need to make like a thick central column so that I can swap all the soul sand magma blocks to make the bubble columns work. What was the first Minecraft version I played? Oh god, way back in Classic, dude. I played in InfDev and Classic. I don't believe I got to play InDev because by the time I knew about Minecraft and bought a fully, legal account, by the time I did that, it more or less had moved on from InDev. Aww. Yeah, none of these work. And so I didn't really play much InDev, though I did get to go back and play a little bit of it. It wasn't that great. It was okay. But predominantly it was Classic I played a lot because I had a free account until May of 2010. And then I played InfDev, which then turned into Alpha, which then turned into Beta. And you more or less know the rest. So I've played pretty much all the versions of Minecraft there are to play that aren't like the crappy inferior versions like Bedrock and stuff. Anyway. Okay. Let's turn this into deep slate brick. And let's get some spots selected for where I want to make the Space Valk 1 style buildings. Okay, I was thinking old player would start in beta 1.3. And yeah, I'm next level old. Well, beta 1.3 was 2011. Like, I was playing in 2010. Well before we realized the game would go beta. Like, the game was just kind of the game, you know? It was just its own thing. I didn't think anything of it. Minecraft Classic was like this strange, otherworldly game. It was retro. It was unique. It was cool. I don't know what else to say. Like, it was so cool. Also, actually, I do need to see how far away I am from this far edge. So it's looking like 8 is going to win out. And, you know, no pressure. You don't have to vote if you don't wish. Though I prefer you do if you know. Okay, so 40 blocks should be fine. And then there's spawnable space, like right here. Fuck it, I don't care. So I'll go 40 from every edge. So I'm at least doing... let's see now, 6 or 12. 12 is winning behind 8. So it's possible. But I definitely want to lay out the cardinal directions. How am I doing? I'm all right, Rexy. Or Rex, yeah, I can't pronounce the name. But yes, pre-classic was peak. No, in all honesty, I'd say today it's peak. Like, I love classic. I love alpha. I loved all the stuff that I experienced and was nostalgic for. But I'm not going to sit here and say... that, like, modern Minecraft is inferior. Like, modern Minecraft has a lot going for it. It's really... It's a dynamic experience now. 15, and then we got to do 6 on this side. I like modern Minecraft now. Do I wish the people in charge weren't so incompetent? Yes. But I'm not going to sit here and say I hate modern Minecraft, or that I like classic or beta or any of that over it. It had its own atmosphere to it. And I love the fact that this game has so much going for it now. Okay, so that was what, 12? I'm going to go 16? Or no. I put 24. Didn't I? Yeah, I put 24, 24, 16, so I need 8 more. I don't know. I'm biased because I like all the new shit you can do in modern Minecraft. Maybe I'm weird. I don't know, man. Like, what version of Minecraft allows you to just fly? What trim am I wearing? Oh boy, I'm wearing a combination. So I picked out my clown suit last week, was it? Or no, the week before. Or no, it was last week, yeah. And I'm quite happy with the clown suit I've currently got. So I've got Tide on my helmet, Razor on the chest, Host on the leggings, and Snout on the boots. Really good shit. It looks snazzy. I like it. Any trim that gives your boots a sort of... you see that sort of toe on the front there? Like, let me go into the right mode. There we go. Yeah, any trim that gives your boots a toe is good, in my opinion. All the other trims seem to kind of just give it a rim on the outside of the foot. That doesn't seem as good, in my opinion. Okay, so for now, I'm just gonna pick out those spots. So those 4 spots will definitely be used. Oh my god, 6 is winning. Hell yes. Okay. So if I do 6, I have to kind of change the math on how I do the placing. I could always use MS Paint. I haven't done an MS Paint thing in a while. MS Paint to manage and plan where I put these. Love the modern versions, yeah. Hey, Holmesy, a base is coming together quite well. I am making some Space Valk 1 styled. They'll probably be starting like right here. I'm hoping not to cut out the beacon beams, but we'll see. Actually, it might have to be 32. Yeah, I'm gonna make it at 32 instead. Okay, and then it if 6 ends up winning overall, I'm letting you all vote on how many I'll end up making. But if that ends up winning, oh god damn it, it's catching me again. When that happens, okay, you see how it's rubber banding me? I'm trying to use it and it's not letting me. When that happens, you just swap to an Elytra, then fly. Ah, fuck. Okay, so you have to fly with the Elytra. Oh, god damn it. It is not letting me do this. What? There we go. Okay, get in the water. That was the secret. So if you start getting rubber banded, get in water. Water seems to fix it. The game will probably spaz out that you're not Trident jumping in water like it wants you to. And so when that happens, just, you know, water yourself. Okay, so 24, so that's only, what, 8 more? Okay. So, yeah, so I'm going to start 32 out. And we'll see. Anyway, I love the shader pack. If I hold a spider eye in my hand, I can see where spawnable spaces are. It's really cool. But I don't care about that right at the moment. Whoa. Oh, god damn it. Now then. Starting another map. Okay. Maybe make some sort of, like, caution or danger sign or some sort of, like, road sign. I always love seeing those. Final exit from spawn. Caution, slow down, speed limit 50. Like, I love those. You vote for 0? That's too bad. Start another map. Much better, okay. Okay. Walmart or Target? I haven't been to a Target in years, so I don't know off the top of my head which one's better. I'm gonna say the Target's probably better, but, like, I don't know. Just depends. What GPU am I using? Fuck, what is it? It's a, I have a fairly high-end graphics card. What is it? I don't remember off the top of my head. I have a community post somewhere. I might even need to make a pinned message in my Discord if I haven't already. Just because people want to know what my specs are all the time. Okay, so we got the 4 cardinal directions handled. That's about where I want to build them. So since 6 is winning, let's figure out where on this diagonal I want to put it. Because, see, if I do 6, I'm going to destroy this one, and then make 1 over here in this corner. Probably like right here. I'm trying to space it out. I don't know. What shaders? This is complementary unbound. I I extensively played around with the settings of this to get it looking better than it does out of the box. And it's honestly not terrible, despite the client not always wanting to render stuff. Like, for example, you can see my name and ID and stuff and what I'm wearing. But if I go underwater, it doesn't render any of that. If I go through blocks, it doesn't render it through blocks. That's a shortcoming of Future. It's very weird. Didn't always have that problem, but oh well. If you don't have shaders, it's fine, but no. KPC, they want you to press F3. I'm aware. 8 would probably be better. Yeah, I think 8 would be better for like aesthetics because it's uniform, you know? It's symmetrical on all sides. But honestly, I like 6. 6 is a snazzy hexagon pattern. That's cool. Dun, 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 dun. I'm thinking it'll probably be 6 because 6 is winning. And you know, I'm not against that. Let's see now. I've been going for 30 minutes. I'll give the poll another 10 minutes. I don't know. I'm not worried about like enough people have voiced their opinions. I don't think 6 is going to lose at this point, but we'll see. Gotta go. Take care of the Amper. Thanks for coming out, man. I appreciate you. 12 is coming up hot. 31%. Oh no. Where on earth will I put 12? Holy shit. 12 would look dope. Don't get me wrong. I would have to do like a fan pattern. 6 on this side, 6 on this side, and then just split it down the middle. And you know, that actually would be really fucking cool. Because then they would all be so close together that their tops could be unified. So I don't know. That could work. That could work. 10 will make a surprise comeback. At 4%, I don't think so. 12 is too much. I mean, it would be a lot. You're not wrong, Snuxy. You're not wrong. I think 12 would look cool from a distance. But I also don't want you to not be able to see the stuff in the middle of the hole. Because if I put 12 around here, that's all you're going to see from sea level. You won't see any of the stuff sticking out of it. Because all that'll be blocked by the Space Valk towers. So if I do 8 or 6, you get the pop of the Space Valk towers around the outer edge, but you can still see inside. Oh, god damn it, my camera died. Why'd you have to do that, camera? There we go. I don't know why it does that, but it does. Well, anyway. 12 up close would be far too cluttered. Yeah, it would be. It would be. Oh, also welcome, Chillings. I just noticed. Go with 12 would be amazing. It would be. It would be. I'm leaning more toward 8 or 6, and since 6 is winning, I'm thinking we'll be doing 6. Somebody tell their grandma to vote 6. Yeah. Somebody get their friends and family in here to vote for them, with them. I don't know. Okay, so since 6 is probably gonna win, let me just go ahead and figure out where I want to put the corners. Because I don't see 6 losing, although 12 is very close. Holy shit. Ooh. Vote Trump. Vote Jack. Is the Space Valk Tower just going to be a tower, or is it going to have a disc on it too? It'll have a disc on it. And I want the discs to be connected via Skybridge. What is the base called? It is called Ocean's Anomalous. And the anomaly will be all the Space Valk looking things around it. Okay. Well, 35 to 36. How many does each have? 37. Okay, so at 45 minutes, I'm going to cut off the voting. So whoever has what? Damn. Discord link, Roxy. Look in the description. Should be there. Okay. I'm thinking I'll have one side around this way, and then one side around that way. If 12, and then 6 will just be like off this edge. So this edge right here. So probably, God, I've got to like make this uniform so that I can replicate it over there. Okay, 3, space 3, space 3 is my open. I think that's a decently steep angle. I was going to do something in MS Paint, but I figure I'll wing it. It shouldn't be too bad. Close the polls, it's rigged. Call Hillary. Ah, God, no. And yeah, how you'd like the base to look or designing it as I go? I'm mostly designing it as I go. Whatever style I decide to cook up, whatever additions. Now the Space Valk 1 towers, what you all are voting on. Oh my God, 12 is won. Or is winning, rather. Still got a few minutes, though. 6 could pull it back. So could 8. But, anyway, the towers were always going to be here. That was always an idea in the back of my head since day one. Okay. How many sets of 3 do I have? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 3 is 24. 2, 3. How old is the build? About a month or so after... Or no. Actually, that's right. Right after the reset in August, we came out here and started building. So it's pretty much ever since 1.19. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna get rid of all these. I'm only gonna go out 8. Oh my God, guys, make 12 or make 6 pull back ahead. I want to do 6. Come on, guys, vote better. Vote harder. If I do 12 to avoid it looking cramped, I'm probably going to make them thinner so that it doesn't like overwhelm everything in the middle. And then also I want to put a building on top of this, and then I want to put a building on top of here where this hole goes down to the game. So I want to put that there, and I'm going to clear off all this junk when I'm done with it. And that will more or less be the central attraction. And so if I do 12 towers, they're going to be very thin around this outside and around that opposite side. I don't know. I can just ignore the results. You are not wrong. But should I ignore the results? Is that right? Is that morally correct? I want 6 to win. I'm not going to lie. 12 is only ahead by 2%. Like, you guys can do it. I can extend the voting time a little bit longer. Come on, vote for 6. Because then the towers can be more full. I'll put them at the edges of these, and then I'll destroy that one over there. I think 6 full towers would look much better than 12 thinner towers. 4, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's just my personal opinion. I want to give people the chance to sort of have an input as to what crazy thing I make. Yeah, I think that's far enough space. Okay, so there's that. 6 is a holy number. No, there's no such thing, but sure, whatever. Go 10, you can do it. I mean, I could. If I'm doing 12, I could definitely do 10. It's just a matter of how do I want this to be. How do I want this to look, you know? Come on, vote for 6, everybody. Reverse psychology. Maybe. I'm kind of pulling for 6 personally, but I will go with whatever the results are, so it's fine. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then I'm probably going to have to remove the ones on the cardinals. I don't need these. This will be my dividing line if we do 12. That way it isn't too overkill. Yeah, that's true. Depends on if you like democracy. But I love democracy. You probably say you want 12 and then 6 would win. I mean, it's fine. I'm fine with whichever. I can adapt it. Honestly, 12 would look dope because I know how to like make it not be overwhelming. But they won't be as full. So, I don't know. It just depends. Casually flying through the air, you know. No biggie. What? You don't fly? You don't know how to fly? Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, welcome, Bez. You're new. Well, vote for 6 before you do anything else or listen to anyone else. Vote for 6 so that it wins. And then I can close the voting at 45 minutes in. And then everybody gets what I want. And I love democracy. Vote for 8. 8 would be cool, but 8's not going to win. Oh my god, 6 are neck and neck with 12. Ooh, if we get to the 45-minute mark and there isn't a winner, I will pick. I will tie break. I will break tie. Oh, shit. 12 is pulling ahead by 38%. Quick, somebody vote. Get your friends and family in here to vote. I'm sure you can, like, log into an alt or something. Whatever you want to do. Now vote for 8. Trying to divert 6 and 12. Jack, why have a vote if you already know what you want? Because I want to give people the chance to give their input. I want people to feel like they're included. It's not a bad thing. When it was Space Valk 3, it was my own vision. But this base, I can bend and twist and you know, allow for alternative ideas. Like, I'm not set in stone with what I have in mind. I can alter it and change it. Oh, I didn't put the trail on that opposite side. And what I want is important. But I can also compromise, so it's fine. Already used your alt. Okay. Well, I'm sorry if you've already used it and you don't have it now. Or you don't have the ability to vote with it again. You know, once you use it up, that's it. Can't vote twice. Or twice on the same account, I mean. To limit the scale with 12, anything above 6 could definitely prove a little bit much due to how massive they are. Well, that's the whole point. I wouldn't make them massive. I would thin them out a little. They wouldn't be as big. They would be obviously Space Valk inspired towers. They just wouldn't be as big and thick. Because with Space Valk 1, I was living inside of it. With Space Valk 3, I was living inside that central pillar. So it had to be big enough to accommodate all the stuff I wanted. But with these are more decorative. You don't have to live in them. I might still make that an option, but I don't know. We'll see. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. All right. These towers are, and yeah, having the towers completely full with 6 would be a lot more interesting than having 12. Limit the scale with 12. Yeah, that's true. I think 6 fulls would look the best, but that's just me. What everyone else thinks or wants to see is what I will do. Dead people be voting. Yeah. Gotta go, Calvin. Okay, take care. Well, thank you, Calvin. Or no, sorry, Bez, that's who you mean. Hey, Pale Blue, thank you. Yes, nice rainbow, thanks. Thank you so much, Pale Blue. I appreciate you, man. Holy shit, it's been 4 months. Damn. Time flies, I tell you. Okay. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spots, 7, 8. So I would just need to do 4. So 1 on each corner. I could maybe do it. Or no, 1 on every corner right there. Or is that going to be an odd number? Who is Calvin? I think he said someone named Calvin posted. I don't know who that is, but sure, whatever. It's fine. 42%, 36. Oh, 48. Okay, well, we hit it. Yeah, I guess voting's over. 12 it is. Damn. Calvin Coolidge. Yes, Calvin Coolidge, the now very dead president, has come back from the dead to post on YouTube or something. I don't know. Wherever it was that he was referring to. Okay, so now that I know what I'm working with, I can rather easily make the spots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So we've got these two here. This one in the center will probably have to be split into 2. Because we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that works. That works quite well. Indubitably. You use 20 of your accounts to vote 12, so you have to do more work? Okay. That's fine. I don't really care. I'm not a stranger to doing work. Like, I don't care. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Okay. Oh, fuck. Wrong direction. Shit. Bent off in the wrong at the wrong angle. What's a Javazon exactly? I have no clue. Meant to curve off this direction. And I think about it, 8 would have been best. Maybe you're not wrong, Faded. Maybe you're not wrong. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got to do 2 more on this end. Okay. Ooh, wow! I love how the sun lights up the water, just like that. That is so beautiful. Okay. We couldn't stop the steal. I mean, I could always discount his, You know, I could, actually. He did say that he used a bunch of his alts. Vote 12 just so you have to do more work. So, like... I could easily discount 20 of those votes. So if 12 got like 42%, let's figure out some math real quick. 78 votes in total times 0.42 is 32. So subtract 20. So that's about 13 people who actually voted. And then a bunch of alts. Yeah, I could see that. So if that's the case, then if he's openly admitting 12 was botted, then the next best winner is 6. What do y'all say to that? Should I disqualify his votes since he admitted to this Javazan character, since he admitted to botting the votes? I mean, that sounds like someone's playing, you know, not playing fair. Like, I would disqualify that. You should? Okay. Well, then let's have a vote. But we're not going to do a poll. Should... we'll do a Q&A, because I don't normally do those. Should the botted votes, roughly 20 votes, be disqualified, and why? So you don't have to just say yes, no. You got to give some sort of a reason. So you all just go ahead and you know, start mulling that one over. We'll see if 12 should be eliminated and 6 should win instead. I think that's fair. We'll see. Vote disqualified because you like real people voting. Same here. Same here. Kinda wish you couldn't have an alt, but I don't know how YouTube would enforce that. Poll was botted. Pull out another poll to see if it should count. No. It's not a poll. It's not a poll. It's a Q&A. You guys can answer the question in any way you see fit. And depending on what the general community's idea is, that will be what happens. 3, 4, 5. Seven, 8. Okay. So I've got some good spots picked out for whatever I end up getting. What is this? Arthur, you missed it. You missed the voting. Where the hell were you, man? Oh my god, what a fan you are. Some enthusiast you turned out to be. You missed the voting on the most important thing ever. How many Space Valk-like towers am I going to make around Ocean's Anomalous? Vote 6. Well, no, the voting's ended. You can't vote 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I've got... Gotta go get a few more blocks. I don't know how or what to click on to type the answer. Oh, there should be a top bar that says questions. And you should be able to answer it that way. Getting a lot of good responses here. Yes, botting 20 is fucking crazy. Plus 6 would look better. Okay. Botting 20 makes the original fake and gay. I agree. The threat to our democracy. Exactly. Nothing to see. Exactly. The end result of the bill will not have been steered by the genuine vote. It will be tainted by the alts. Good idea. Good idea. I vote 6. Okay. Understood, Arthur. I will count yours just because you happen to get here at the wrong time. I read yours. Oh, good. I'm glad to have read yours. Whoa. I did not use any alts. It was a joke. Uh-huh. Yeah, we can totally believe you, having been literally silenced on 5 alts this stream alone, and then comes back with a new alt saying Javazan did not use any alts. Like, oh yeah, you've not used any alts at all, right? Uh-huh. I believe you, man. Oh. But it's these people you gotta convince, not just me. Disqualification bots are not good for the economy, 2GG, and this is America, not India. Exactly. I need a space to get the maps. I have no clue, man. My map art museum is just so overpacked at this point. I've got so many hallways here. I'm gonna have to make more just to like actually have the room to display everything. I've got like 2 hallways in parallel. And then I've got to fight the ocean. Like this tube, this underground cavern is submerged. So I've got to drain all this. I've got to build another thing in the center here. Probably like some sort of a staircase going down. And then maybe like over here, I put another hallway. Like, I'm not worried about maps. Maps are like back burner right now. Oh well. Neb? Bot detected? Yes. So far, botting has indeed been admitted to. Never knew he could tell the truth? Oh, I know, right? He's telling the truth now after all the other lies. Right, this is the truth this time. Do I have the largest ones? I've got some good sized ones. Dead internet theory. Dante Inferno exam, okay. You read a 16-hour audiobook and got a 9 out of 10, okay. Oh, god damn it, it's hitting me again. The Trident exploit is not functioning the way we want. It won't let me do stuff. It won't let me zoom. What the hell? This place is sick. Well, thank you. Thank you, RXXYV. I don't know how you pronounce your name, but thank you. It's really good when you look up and you see all the beacon beams out on the corners. It's really neat. But anyway, so yeah, so I'm thinking, you know, everybody's given their opinions. Disqualification. 6 was better. And the result will not have been steered by the general populace. Yeah, I agree with all that. Okay. Oh, hey, Mr. Roscoe. Yeah, the Javazon dude, he is a schizo. Most certainly. That's generally why I don't interact with people like him. He is unhinged. God damn it. I'm gonna have to fly the old-fashioned way. This fucking thing. Oh, this is so slow. It feels terrible now. Rockets are awful. There we go. I can fly again. Fucking stupid. I don't know why it does that, but it does. Sometimes it'll catch you in place. It's nice, Requiem. Thank you. Does it agree? Send a world download? Yeah, I guess I will. If it gets griefed, sure. I hope it doesn't, but it, you know, not anytime soon anyway. Yeah, never snitch on yourself. Never self-report. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so I'm thinking since we've got confirmation things were rigged in one manner or another, I think that's what we'll do. We will put 6. I think 6 will fit. It'll work, look good. It'll be nice. It'll be fully fleshed out. You know, future client, because of my video, it was worth it. Okay, well, good, Mr. Roscoe. I'm glad. There's a bit of a learning curve with future, but like, it's worth it. Okay, yeah, we'll do 6. I'm gonna mark out the 6 blocks with some polished deep slate. Like that. You're not even online, you schizo. I love how you all bandy about the schizo phrase, or the schizo label so readily. Like, you're a schizo. No, you're a schizo. You're all so eager to go schizo, schizo, schizo. It's really quite funny. Okay, so we got that there, that there. I'm thinking I'll make a best of 2 points type thing, but see, then that will interfere with this beacon. I don't want to interfere with the beacons at all, if possible. So from like right here to right there to that far corner back there, it could work. Yeah, I think that'll be decently spaced. Yeah, never mind. I think right there is a good spot. Where I had it is fine. Oh, guys, a genuine schizo. Definitely, Daniel, definitely. But that's how some people on 2B2T are. They have, like, no life, and they don't know what to do with themselves. It kind of makes you want to, like, reformat their brain. if that was even possible, just erase all their memories and have them start over as a new person. And maybe they would end up becoming a better person. Because whoever they are is rotten to the core. Second Discord account for your other personality, schizo behavior. It's weird. Making a second Discord for your alternate persona, personality, whatever, that is a little bit over the, beyond the pale. I won't lie. I'm not going to tell you what and what not to do and how not to live. But, like, maybe you should just be yourself. That's all I'm going to say. Be yourself, as the genie from Aladdin once said. Put that there. So, I don't know. Maybe if you need an alternate account to roleplay as your alternate self or whatever, have at it. Just don't tell people that that's what you do. Because that is not normal. That is cry for help type behavior. I don't expect anyone to, like, believe that, but it's odd. It's very odd. Talo was a real schizo? Yeah, I heard he had bipolar disorder. And that's why he was a schizo. Which, you know, I mean, if that's the case, then that's unfortunate. Okay, so we got these two over here, and then this one in the center. So we're just going to delete this. We don't need this one. We're going to account for anime and others for everything else. I mean, yeah, if you want to be incognito about what you're doing, that's understandable. Everybody does that all the time. That's nothing new. That's like telling me, oh, well, I go out into the rain sometimes, and when it's raining, I wear a raincoat. Like, no fucking shit. Use an alt to disguise any activities you don't wish to be linked back to who you are online. That's fine. But I'm saying I have an alternative, literal, different-minded person in my head, and they want a Discord account too. Like, that's a little bit more, you know, something's not right. Something isn't going on upstairs that should be. You know, that is the kind of sort of seek help treatment. That's just, yeah. Again, you want to do that, I can't stop you, but maybe don't advertise that that's what you're doing. Made a Discord server about yourself? Okay, that's just narcissistic. That's not schizo. Like, that's, you have a big ego, Ani. Unless it was all a joke. Which, you know, I can get behind it if it's a joke. Jared and his 400 alt accounts. I mean, that was just because he kept getting... Actually, I think he was trying to, like, disguise himself as different people to fool people. Like, he was doing it for more nefarious reasons. And I can kind of understand. Like, Jared wanted to get into people's good graces and trick them and then grief them. Like, that was who he was. That's how he did a lot of his social engineering. And, you know, I can get behind that. That makes sense. That is also an acceptable use of making an alt. You want to ban evade. You want to fuck with people. You want to have activity not linked back to your main. That's all perfectly understandable stuff. Literally called the Jack Rooms. That was just as... That's a reference to the game. That has nothing to do with me. Like, I'm calling it the Jack Rooms because you wanted it to be called that. I was going to call it the Bathrooms. As a pun on the back rooms, but whatever. Like, mine was way wholesomer. But this is what everybody else wanted, so fine. Patiently waiting for you to return. There's 20 people in there. Okay. I'm glad you have a following, I guess. That's a little weird, but sure. I mean, if you did something for them, maybe. Guy who impersonated Police Mike is a good example of that, I think. Maybe not entirely the same way, but I must not have been up to... yeah, maybe? I don't know what his deal was. His reasons were more personal. I think he was happy to LARP as the original Police Mike simply because it gave him purpose. Which, in a way, makes sense, because people do things like that to give themselves purpose. To me, that speaks to like a void in his life that he was trying to fill. And that he didn't realize was there. And you know, I could see that. It's very easy to be isolated and alone on the internet. Especially if you don't have IRL family and friends to keep you tethered to, you know, real life. So, that time to tell you that you're Liquid Rain, Daniel? No, it's not. Like, Liquid Rain is your alt. You don't want 2B2T YouTube stuff tying back to your real self, you know, your IRL persona, your IRL info. Like, that just makes sense. I'm okay with that. But it's nice to see you, Liquid Daniel. I'll call you whichever you want to have me keep calling you. I don't mind. Okay. Well, it's difficult to see them. We got our little stakes right there. That's probably where I'll start building. So it's a hexagon. Yeah, 6-1. All right. So we can kind of see it from up here. Just a little bit better. Let me turn everything off so that it is... it's kind of difficult to make out against the ocean. The water is a little darker than it appears. I could put... Oh, I know what I could do. Let me re-enable everything real quick. Okay, I can put a beacon on all 6 of those spots. Just the block, not a beacon in the traditional sense. Oh my... Ah, fuck. Oh my god, Trident fly. I love this. Till it gets you kicked, of course. It gets worse to the point where I might show you something in a while. Okay. Ani, that's interesting. I wanted it to be called the Jack-Offs. I know you did, but other people wanted it to be called the Jack Rooms, and that makes more sense. I don't want it to be called the Jack-Offs. Also, fine. There we go. Come on, server. Let me back in. Let me in! What's that, that meme? It was from that one show. It was on Adult Swim. What was his name? He was the black comedian with, like, the messy hair. He was, like, pounding at a gated house, I think it was, and he was screaming, "Let me in!" Eric Andre, that was his name. Thank you, Chillings. Yeah, that. I feel like Eric Andre right there. Okay. Let's go down into... There we go. Thank you for the beacon's eye memes. As well as the emeralds and lapis and gold. Ooh, shit. I didn't mean to tear through that. Here we go. Whoosh. Oh my god, this is so cool. Alright, eye memes beacons will light the way. Perfect. That's visible from space, more or less. Whoa. Whoa, too high, too high. Jack's immaculate room. I still wanted to call it the back room, or the bathrooms. Because it's a backrooms inspired map that is bathrooms, locker rooms, sewers. There's even a bar. I won't show it to you until tomorrow, but there's a bar. I've made a special bar. A swim-up bar. And it's in there for a reason. It's going to be a very fun room. The back doors? What? No. Okay. You still can't hardly see it. Let me turn off the shaders again. You can see them kind of better. But yeah, it's 6-sided, so, you know, it works. I think that'll do it. I kind of want to move, now that I'm able to really kind of see them in relation to each other, I kind of want to move this line out a few blocks this way. I might still do that. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I've talked myself into it. Let's go 8 blocks in each direction. Yeah, we'll go 8 blocks this way. I think that'll just look better. Jack the Bather. Well, I don't know that you'll be doing a whole lot of bathing or showering in the bathrooms. It's a parody of the back rooms. Okay. Oh my god, it's like using a grappling hook. You fire and it shoots you off in a direction, but then you overshoot. Okay. Bam. Bet you didn't know you could break beacons by hand. Nah, that's a really old factoid. Surely everybody knows that now. I remember way back when beacons were first released, there were like 2 or 3 people who didn't know beacons could be broken by hand. And I just said, hey, you know, you can break a beacon by hand. And they were like, fuck you, Jack, you're trying to make me break my beacons. Because beacons were precious at those times. And I was like, no, you seriously can just break a beacon by hand. I don't know if they ever learned or believed me after that. I don't know if they ever figured it out or what. So yeah, it took 5 minutes to mine. Yes, obsidian was a nightmare. I really wish they had given netherite a deeper, faster sort of like break time to actually make something like obsidian trivial. Or maybe just make netherite slightly stronger than diamond, but against obsidian and, I don't know, something else. Against those types of blocks, it is super effective. Maybe even insta-mine levels of good. I don't know. Wait. Am I breaking something that's already aligned? No, I'm not. Okay. I'm so glad I chose a warm ocean this time. Very beautiful scenery. Okay. Trying to see how it will shape up. If it's a more perfect hexagon, it's difficult to see. That's not terrible. I could maybe move them outward a little. I think that works. Hexagonally shaped, you know. Hexagonally shaped buildings and stuff are difficult to pull off in Minecraft. And I kind of like that. So you can see the little point here and here and here and here. It works. It works. Let's get that top-down view. Okay, yeah, that's going to look good. That's going to look real good. These would save you time, still slow. I mean, it was a matter of when you had a beacon fully, you know, set up and stuff. You would get rid of the iron or the diamond or whatever you had under it. But people were like complaining about how slow it was to break a beacon because there isn't a proper tool for beacons. Even to this day, there still isn't. And so I was just like, yeah, don't waste your pickaxe durability. Just break it with your hands. And they were like, no, you can't do that. But as it turns out, I was right. You can do that. Beacons do, in fact, break by hand. Have for years. Oops. Okay. There we go. Oh yeah, also I got a bunch of torch flowers. I don't know if I showed this off. I've long since had my sniffers doing their jobs. Got lots of torch flowers here. There's a, I don't know. I'm thinking of replacing all these with torch flowers as well. But it's like the only exotic sort of stuff I got, so I'll keep it there just for the hell of it. Anyway, I know you can show terrain now in 2B Junior Generation, and various people have said low chance of that coming back to bite people in the future. What is my opinion? My opinion is whatever will be, will be. If it comes out that there actually is a terrain exploit again or something like that, and we were just unaware. Oh God, what in the hell? Ooh, frame rate took a real bad dip there. Anyway, if it turns out that, yeah, there is a terrain exploit, oh well, that sucks. The only cure for that will be to move to the end, bomb all the islands, and make your own shit. And yeah, I will do that if it comes down to that, but I'm hoping not. Oh well. There was a cord exploit the other day. Was there though? Like, has anyone confirmed what that was? Is it patched? Is it still around? Like, now, if you're talking about the ratted version of the 5th column client, like, that's stupid. Obviously, that would be bad. But I don't know. Would I pay Tristan in 2012 $10 to never join 2B2T? Yeah, probably. Would he take it? Yeah, but would he stay away? No. He would probably be like, well, what's so good about 2B2T? Why do I need to stay away? And then he'll probably show up anyway, so I don't know. Oh, well. What jobs do the sniffers do? They sit there and they look ugly and they root around. People found out they uninstalled it. Okay, I thought so. They root around until they find out their head is in like the right location from a block they've not, quote, sniffed. And then they dig up whatever it is they're doing. Okay, I wanted wood. Okay, I want oak, and I want... I'm gonna take all this oak. I'm gonna have to like grow a bunch of trees and start a tree farm. One of these days I'm gonna... Okay, this will do for right at the moment. Where is 5th column missions of farce? Yeah, well. Oh, that's where my dark oak went. Shit, I'm gonna have to grow more dark oak. Oh, god damn it, I'm getting rubber banded down again. I hate this. Okay, maybe if I just give it a moment. Once an admin for a popular online game you can't mention, and I was abused until I was fired. What the fuck? It was the most fun 4 months of your life. What the shit? Oh, you abused it. I thought you were saying it in like you were abused. No, you're the one who abused. Damn. That's crazy. Fuck. I'm so sick of it. I want the Trident exploit to just work. There we go. Sometimes it just stops working. It's very weird. Okay, dark oak. So I want to use the dark oak patterning again, because I really like that. That was not something I reused at Space Valk 3, and I missed it. I missed the dark oak. Oh, hi, Shaya. Okay, dark oak sapling. Do I not have any of them? I've got like a handful. That'll have to do. Oh, and let me get like a random box. I'm gonna put all of my building mats for pallet in here. So we're gonna set up a pallet for what I want these Space Valk 1. What the fuck? Here we go. The Space Valk 1 lookalikes or homage things. Oh my god, I'm getting rubber banded again. I don't get it. Why am I getting rubber banded again? What the fuck? How? Stop being a bitch. Get over here. Yeah, a little bit. Okay. There we go. If I fly with my elytra, it seems to kick me. Or not kick me. It seems to, like, get its ass in gear. Oh, that's right. I was making a log box. Still don't have a whole lot to work with. What the hell? Okay. Let's get some dark oak. God, I just suddenly realized. No, okay. Filtering your messages for some reason. Did you just join, Shia? If you just joined, you kind of have to like prove you're not a bot. And that more or less entails you having to move around, eat, you know, act like you're a real player, and then eventually 2BTT will unfilter you. It does that, sadly. I think everybody's fallen to that. Did you see any good treatment from House? He didn't grief the base that he visited way back in 2013. Oh, fuck. 2.5 hearts, holy shit. Yeah, when he visited and toured the lands back in 2013, he didn't blow it all up. He didn't leak coords, he didn't do any of that, so like... And he also foolishly left a horse egg, even though we weren't good enough to be able to keep it. Like, that's kind of good, right? He was nice enough to be too incompetent to keep the illegal items plugin from being perpetually active. You know, there have always been sort of weird one-off times where the illegal items plugin has just inexplicably stopped working. And you know, that's good. But I realize that isn't intentional. That was just incompetence. And you know, if incompetence is considered nice, then I'll take it. I'll consider it nice. It's nice that House was very incompetent for a long time, because we got away with so much shit we would have otherwise never gotten away with. And well, it is what it is. House even owns 2BT. Yeah, we assume that's still him. He, though this could obviously be a lie, so we don't know. But back in, when was that? It was late September. He made that post after everybody got outraged over the item reset. And when he did that, he was like, "This is the original Housemaster from way back when." And, you know, it sounded a little dubious whether or not he was actually the real Housemaster or not, but we kind of had no choice but to believe him. I kind of do, but only because the camping rusher made this place so lucrative. He'd have been a fool not to come back. So, is the original House still around? Who knows? You'll likely never get anything other than a yes. And if he was legitimately still back or still in charge or whatever, the original Housemaster, the answer you would rightly get is yes. And if it's not a Housemaster, it's just some imitator, they're still going to just say yes. So, like, you're not going to get an answer on this, I hate to say. You're going to get the answer you expect, which is yes. You know? It's the old two people, one tells you lies, one tells you truths, and they both say the same thing. Like, who the fuck really knows? Whoosh. Ow. Oh my god. Into the fucking stratosphere. There we go. Careful, your totems will all be used up. I mean, I've got 2 totems. I'm not worried about it. I can get another totem. I got 100,000 of those things. It's not difficult to get totems, man. New Housemaster would keep the old house. I mean, that's if the old house even knows. Like, it was like with the Police Mic thing. We were just talking about Police Mic 55 being imitated earlier. The original Police Mic didn't know shit. And it took months, if not a year or more, for that little ruse to be blown. if the original Housemaster doesn't know anything or is just getting some sort of royalty and doesn't care what the fake new Housemaster says, well, then there you go. Like I said, the only answer you're going to get is, yes, I am the real Housemaster. Whether that person is an imitator or not, you will never know by directly asking. It's not in their best interest to say yes, or to say no, I'm not the original Housemaster, you know? Like, they will always lie to you and just say, yeah, I'm Housemaster. Whether they are or not doesn't matter. I would like it to be the original. That would be nice, but I don't think it matters. Yeah, Police Mike was the griefer. You're correct. How is Final Fantasy VII Remake? I haven't played it. I've seen everything there is about it. I'm going to wait for Final Fantasy VII to finish before I bother getting into it. And there's only one more game in the entry in the series. Obviously, that's not out yet. But I'm playing AM2R. Much better game, in my opinion. I was never that big into Final Fantasy VII. I was always bigger into the other Final Fantasies. Oh, hey, Coperator. Wow. Yeah, he got a huge check from the FBI for the server. I genuinely wonder how often that sort of thing actually happens. The FBI ratting, owning, honeypotting a server. Like, how often does that happen for a video game? Like, what stuff has to be going on in the dark depths, the dark recesses of that game for the FBI to have ratted an entire server? Not that I'm sure they'd be above it. I'm just curious, like, where's the line for the FBI, you know? The FBI doesn't strike me as the type of organization to care about a game. Like, I'm gonna commit a 9/11, and you say it on 2B2T. I don't think anyone gives enough of a shit to believe you. And before anyone pulls the Polly the Parrot thing, just note that that was because Polly was doxxed and people wanted to fuck with him. That was it. There's some guy getting sent to prison on 6 years saying edgy shit on RuneScape? What the fuck? It's just RuneScape. What was he saying? Sorry, I'll clip this. Okay. You would be amazing, but unfortunate. Yeah, I guess. That's how Obama heard the Polly threat. Oh no. I mean, I guess. Um, 14 is bad. I don't know. I've never played Final Fantasy 14. I don't care for MMOs. Who doxed Polly? It may have been Liam. I don't know. Everybody back then was so dox happy, they didn't care. They were all very, like, edgy teenagers. That was how all the ancient players were. They believed a lot. They were very high and mighty. A lot of them were very high and mighty. Josh Pillalt, and from what I remember, he was joking about shooting up someplace. Oh, damn. Yeah, now that may have been during the craze of school shootings, where, like, school shootings were taken extra seriously for a while there. And, yeah, if you joke about that, I imagine they will just believe you. Because so many people have said, yeah, I'm going to shoot so-and-so or do such and such. And then no one believed them, and then they went and did it. So, yeah, that makes perfect sense. So, yeah. I'm not, like, making any threats. Just for legal reasons, I am not making any things. Seems like a nice person, I guess. Oh, that one grew weird. Feds monitor iFunny of all places. Some guy got arrested a few years ago for threatening Biden? What the fuck? Oh, what the? Piss off. Damn zombie. Hunger zombies. Even worse than hipsters. Top 10 mysteries even science still can't answer. Why didn't Jarrett dox you when he could? I'm pretty sure that doesn't matter. Okay. Whew. Excuse me. I think that is a sizable amount of tree to work with. Let's get us some oak. Some dork oak. I gotta repair my hoe eventually. Dork oak, yeah. I'm so clever. He's a YouTube channel now, so I guess he got something out of it. Damn. You got to tell that story and be internet famous for 15 minutes or whatever. Yeah, fair enough. Everybody gets their 15 minutes of fame, I suppose. I guess I've kind of had mine, haven't I? I didn't have mine yet. Well, you stick around long enough in the world, you'll probably get it. Everybody will be internet famous to some degree at some point, I have no doubt. The internet has killed the idea of celebrity. Like we still have celebrities, obviously, but like it's not like it used to be, how it was super gate-kept. Now anyone can be a celebrity for any reason, even bad reasons. Whereas in the olden days, you being a celebrity was because of a manicured, well-manicured image. People were like hiring you for various reasons. Obviously, movies and stuff help make that possible. Like, yeah, now anyone can be anything. And it's funny because like there's a lot of seething and coping from boomers about how it's not like what it used to be. But I mean, what did they expect? Nothing stays the same forever. It's just funny. Had 5 seconds of fame. What is that one guy's video? Okay. Everyone's a celebrity, no one is, exactly. I mean, that's not entirely true. When everyone is a celebrity, it's, you get a slice of the pie, There's only so much of a pie to go around, and some people will have a larger slice of that pie than others. That's more or less how it works. So you have people like Fit. He's got a bigger slice of the pie than I do. And, well, that's just how it is. Same for Sal, same for Vincent, and so on and so forth. And I'm all right with that, It doesn't need to be... I want a big enough slice to be able to survive and live comfortably. Anything beyond that is not necessary. Ah, shit. I fell. Oh, fuck. Carved that. What were people getting famous for back then? Oh my god, it's that guy who killed 5 women for 2 silver coins. No, like back then, I mean, it's still in like the 20th century. People would be famous for going to big places, being rich, people who invent something, What I'm saying is you had to actually do something amazing, or what was considered amazing. Having a good, movie career, being a big, well-known politician. Shit like that. That's what would get you celebrity. Fame. But nowadays, it's so much easier to be a celebrity simply by having a hit video or by being in the right place at the right time. The internet has made that possible. And I don't really dislike that. I like the fact that anything can happen, more or less. When everyone's a celebrity, no one is a celebrity. Well, no, like I said, Critical Zero, you or I may not be celebrity in the same sense, but like it's a matter of the slice of the pie. There will still be people who are famous and recognizable, people like Fit. He has a bigger slice of the pie. And that's just how it is. And the real secret is that the reason there are people who have a bigger slice of pie is entirely because you do not pursue getting a slice of pie for yourself. There are those who do not wish to pursue celebrity or fame and instead choose to fawn over those who have gone for it already. And so you give up your slice of the pie and give it to the person you like. And you do that in the form of social media following, liking videos, you know, sharing videos back in the day when sharing a video was still a thing. Things along those lines. Like, everyone may have a slice of the pie, but we'll all have smaller or bigger slices than each other. That's how it works. People streaming being NPCs. Oh yeah, I know, that was nuts. I'm glad the NPC trend kind of died off. It was funny there for a bit, but then it got like really creepy. Then it ran its course. Have money be funny? Yeah, a little bit. Pancho, send Airbnb invite, 20th birthday. His 20th's already happened, hadn't it? Get more idiots that have some level of influence on others. Yeah, exactly. You'll always have that, though. That was the way it was back in the day, too. You just didn't have the ability to communicate with the world as a whole. You know, mass communication didn't exist, so you didn't see people having stupid levels of influence over young, impressionable fools until the internet. But you still had dumbasses and daredevils who did stupid things, got themselves hurt or killed. You know. But now you can have an audience of millions to have that level of stupid. It's funny, the more things change, the more they stay the same. Ah well. What can you do? All right, dark oak and regular oak. I think that's what we will do. Fair assessment, thank you. Can pay some extra because your guests broke the balcony door. What? Damn, dude. Some people are so desperate for the pie piece, they'll make their content being an asshole. Exactly. Johnny Somali, he recently, he got fucked up. Thankfully. That dude was just a piece of garbage. I've been on the internet since Jack was 5 to 6. I never heard of this NPC stream thing. Oh, you missed out. It was a fairly recent trend. It kind of pittered out last year. It started last year, but it pittered out real quick. Just trust me, Ani, nothing will lose you faith in humanity than seeing those NPC streams. I warn you now. They are not for the faint of heart because they are jarring. They're stupid, but they're jarring. They're not at all what you're expecting. Like, you think that Javazon guy making 1 million accounts is autistic and or schizo? Oh, believe me, the NPC stuff, that feels like peak schizo. But it was all for, like, views and clicks. It wasn't... People were not actually that deranged, despite how it may look. You're just gonna have to look into it for yourself. I don't recommend it, but, you know. You could. Shogun has a show? What? I hate what TikTok has done to the newest generation. I mean, there's always going to be a TikTok or a rock and roll or a heavy metal or a, what else? What else was like? Oh, video games. Video games for a little while there was the devil. God damn it, my camera died. Why did it die again? There we go. Stupid fucking program. Anyway, yeah, there's always going to be that thing that is the devil. ooh, it's killing the new generation. It's destroying the new generation. It's blah, 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 blahing the new generation. Like, that's always going to be there. TikTok is just the latest scapegoat. I'm not going to say that it was good, but it's also really overblown that it is just the worst thing ever. It feels very pearl clutchy, you know? Like, I'm a millennial. I can remember a time when video games were super demonized and violence in video games was demonized. Just a bunch of shit like that. And we would intentionally find the worst, most offensive stuff we could to make our boomer parents clutch their pearls. Like, that's just how it was. Never use TikTok. I mean, that's fine. You don't have to. It's not like... I don't know. Newspapers used to be demonized when they first came out. Oh my god, Titan Boss. Exactly. Like, that is such brain rot. Newspapers? Really? But that's all it is. It's fear-mongering. It's just brain rot. It's not real. Oftentimes, the people espousing these ideas are just fools. They are just unabashed morons. Oh, god damn it. What just broke? Alright, you. Piss off. Ooh, another copper ingot. I need to make a drowned farm for copper at some point. Just because I'm going to need it for all the piping. Older generations gotta love seeing me kill a 19 Russian 30 seconds in Hotline Miami. Exactly. Like, they would be appalled by that. But it's just a fucking video game. Like, it doesn't mean anything in the grand scheme of things. The fear and the uncertainty and the upsetty spaghetti that everybody had over it was never relevant. Or it was never important. It was just people being little pissants who were too busy-bodied. You know, I want to know what you're doing and I want to regulate how you do it. That kind of thing. It's just silly. Let's use the block cutter. I'm actually going to need a lot more than that. Send you the map I'm gonna do? Okay, cool. Thank you, Rixie. Or Rixie, or however. I'm gonna make tea. Oh man, I need to make some tea. Some tea would go good right now. But I'm not gonna pause stream just to do that. I'll wait a while. Send it on Discord. Okay, good. Use Linux from scratch? Jesus, honey, what a madman. Actually saved some early TikTok content. It was fresh, and I recently looked back at it. In comparison, he actually laughed, and it was great. Now it doesn't feel real anymore. I would argue that's a combination of people growing up and changing, as well as just the general, like, attitude toward content creation. And a lot of those poor kids who are making TikToks, they're probably feeling the burn. Like the burnout. Not the Bernie Sanders campaign, but the burnout. Because, like, a lot of the kids did it for fun, and now, like, they're doing it for money, and their whole lives and dynamics change. And it turns out it's not so cool being under the thumb of an algorithm to try and do this or that. Okay, I think this will be a decent little starting platform for just, like, I'm probably going to have to put, I don't know, I might end up making it above this area. I want to put a bubble column elevator that will shoot you up to the top, and then it will, from whatever floor you're on, you'll be able to turn it back into a magma cube or magma block, and then it'll suck you down to the bottom floor. or something like that. I don't know. I feel like that would get really redstone intense, and I don't know that I'm going to be able to hide all that. We'll see. Now, slate this rim here. Tile, deep slate tile. Oh man, that looks so good. Deep slate tiles on the checkerboard dark oak pattern. Oh. Mwah. Chef's kiss. Oh fuck, a tile got dislodged. How did that happen? I think I'll keep it broad and flat like that. I don't know. I'll vary it up from tower to tower. You know, I got 6 of these. I'm gonna make them all unique. So this will be how this one is. Oh yeah, that looks great from the distance. How does it look from up here? Ah, shit. Disconnected me again. Dark oak. Yes, oak, dark oak. Shorts format videos are convenient but lack creativity. Exactly. Like, everybody is trying to milk it as best they can to stay in the game, and it's just like... I feel like that rat race is just sort of... It's not healthy. Oh, man. I hate mangoes. I'm going to the 9th ring of hell for hating mangoes because they taste like sweat. Like, maybe it's just the species of mango, but like, no, I don't like that. I don't like how they taste, man. Sorry. Nothing can be worse than the Musical.ly app. TikTok, far more inclusive for all genres. Oh, okay. I've never heard of Musical.ly. Interesting. Tiles are some of the best blocks. Stone... Oh, I know, right? Oh, you're so right, Hydracta. Used to like Blackstone the most, but then they made Deep Slate. I know, right? I wish they'd have made a Blackstone pillar. That would have gone well. Oh, damn. Oh, that scared me. I thought I cleared this ledge, but I just barely caught the edge here. Brr. Did that wake you all up? It woke me up. Because, see, like, I don't want to spam the forward key. Because, like, it tends to kick me if I do that. Black slate pillar and chiseled would go hard. Oh, I know. Okay, let me put up apples. That. Okay, these are the reserve wood logs. I got plenty of deep slate. I'm not worried about that. That's all I'm going to do to, like, the bottom part. I don't want to make them all look exactly like this. But I do kind of... I want to lay them all out and make them look how they'll look. So I don't know. I'll have to vary it up in some manner. Yeah, I think that'll look good. That's reasonably far out. It probably shouldn't interfere with the beacon beams until, like, way up high. It'll probably spread across, but then if it's, like, through a disc, I can just glass it over, and it'll be fine. Put glass, like a spacer or something. Slow down because my kid hit... Or, slow down, hit my kid because of speeding. You won't need a lawyer. Damn. That's pretty good. I like that. Pineapple. I like pineapple. I've had pineapple juice. I've had pineapple before. It's not bad. Let me get a replacement totem. Oh, that's what I was going down there for. Shit. I was like, I'm going down here for something. What have I gotta get? Oh yeah. Fucking boomer moment. Just gonna get a replacement totem. Bingo. So that way. Whoa. There we go. Right here. Oh, shit. I'll just make this one. How do I want to make this one? I love the violin on this piece. It's so good. Team Aid, okay. Cope because we have Sniffer Wood, Cherry Blossom, I guess. Closest we have are Sniffer Shred Pot, okay. Sniffer Blocks would be the worst thing ever. God, you and your Sniffers, Poncho. Three. 2, 3. Okay. I'm gonna make this one square, because why not? Space Valk had a rounded look to it. I should probably innovate on that and change it a little. Because we got like 6 variants to hit, I may as well do something square and more square and less rounded. Jack reacting to Vincent's new video? Did he put out a new one? I haven't been notified of it. Streaming going? Yeah, streaming going pretty good, Captain Donut. I'm getting thirsty, I can feel it. Also, I'm gonna replace this. Discover what NPC streaming was is, yes, it's really weird. My avatar's asleep again. God damn it. The camera died again. I'm so sick of this. Mention Foxfall and other bases. Yeah, wow, it like cut off as soon as I was blinking. Very weird. Thank you, Shia. Anyway, it mentioned Foxfall and another base. Okay, I don't know what that is, but sure. Let's make all that, and then I want to put some deep slate tile stairs on the top. I think that'll work. That'll look good. And I'll throw Imeem's wonderful beacon back right there. Hell yeah. Okay, and then I'm going to do the opposite pattern as I was over here. So I'm going to invert the pattern from this one. You uploaded a new video. I appeared in it. Oh, okay. Cool. Fast Vincent. Let's go to his channel real quick. Oh, damn it. That's heavy. Yeah. Every base will be found. All right. All right. I'll react to it. I haven't done a react in a long time. I don't normally, but I will. Let me find where... Oh, did I remove that? Oh, I did. Shit. Okay, I'll just have to make a new... what is it? Window capture? What was it called? Yeah, it was window capture. Oh, wait, we already have a window capture. It's telling me I already have that. There we are. Let's go. change that. Let's see if this is it. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Every base will be found. Okay. Where's a good spot for this? Okay, yeah. Sorry you won't be able to see exactly what I'm doing. I'll just, you know, I'll move it out of the way later. All right. Can we hear this? No, we cannot.
Why do players on 2B2T dedicate so much time building bases, knowing they might one day be destroyed? Structures like Moon Megabase and Space Valkyria 3 took countless hours to create and were still a work in progress. Yet, all it took was someone finding it or an insider for everything to be destroyed. The answer to this question is complex, and to truly understand it, let's dive into the stories of two bases that met a similar fate.
Foxfall, yeah.
Our first story began sometime in 2021, when the players X-Ray Essay and Harrison met on the ++ Diagonal Highway. X-Ray Essay was initially going to build a base on his own, but after talking with Harrison and figuring out they were both builders, it could not have gone more perfectly. They decided where to make their base using a biome finder, which would be a large spruce biome. On August 25th, 2021, X-Ray Essay arrived at the location. He decided to convert 3D models to Minecraft, starting with a big stone fox, which gave it the name Foxfall. He invited more members, leading to more builds popping up around the place. Members like Bobbers22, Davey, and Toneppa were invited, and they provided materials to motivate the builders. Eventually, Bobbers22 discovered a stash created by Forsaken, filled with items from a chunk duplication glitch. Bobbers, unable to transport everything himself, asked for help relocating a portion of the stash. Harrison pitched in with the heavy lifting, while X-Ray Essay loaded his Ender Pearl for quick transport to the base. While moving the stash, Forsaken logged in, and Harrison killed him with his own sword. Due to this heist, a large portion of materials were added to the base. Harrison got the itch to construct a massive volcano. X-Ray Essay looked through countless 3D asset libraries, choosing the iconic Mount Vesuvius as its base layer. Together,
Mount
they
Vesuvius.
farmed countless stone blocks. Once the foundational layer was complete, they moved on to give it texture. Inside Harrison's volcano would be a vast, lush cave with a center water temple. Not long after Harrison built his volcano, X-Ray Essay started on his spruce area. He was always a massive fan of the spruce block and would use it throughout the base. He was going to make a mansion inspired by Howl's Moving Castle. After months of planning in creative mode, the outer shell of the mansion was finished. The terrain underneath the whole area was built mainly by scaffolding grass and stone for hours and hours. He then built a little church, and shortly after finishing that, a marketplace and a little village.
Not bad.
With Lake Matica, he also built a TNT-run arena. Harrison started another mega project, a Great Pyramid. After collecting a bunch of sandstone himself, he later reached out to the Spawn Masons Grants program to fund the project.
The Spawn Mason
players
Grants
appeared at Foxfall, X-Ray Essay designed a Pearl Bridge. Eventually, the 1.19 update came to the server. Ender Pearls worked differently, so his original Pearl Bridge was obsolete. This is where a player named Yomo Boyo came into action to load pearls through redstone. Right next to the bridge would be a massive train. X-Ray Essay originally made it for the players Toneppa and Davey. They were base hunters with a huge stash, but needed somewhere to store it. Toneppa contacted X-Ray Essay about designing a stash, and he used the 3D model technique to bring the build to life. Sometime later, while Toneppa was working on the train at his stash, a betrayal by a player whom he thought was a friend forced them to abandon the project. This turn of events gave X-Ray Essay the chance to construct the train at Foxfall instead. This was accomplished with a printer hack that spanned blocks layer by layer. A skeleton of a blimp can be found inside one of the train wagons. Yomo Boyo originally designed this blimp with X-ray assay. They made it for the Sky Mason's base, and the idea of rebuilding the blimp was to have it fixed at Foxfall for future battles. Yomo Boyo set up a new zone out of dark oak right next to X-ray assay's spruce themed area. Intending to fight with the spruce area, Yomo Boyo dedicated countless hours to perfecting every build at the dark oak area. Together with Legend Bake, they became experts at moving mobs and building a version of Noah's Ark right within the base, even collecting 2 of every mob in the game. Shortly after Yomo Boyo finished his Dark Oak area, X-ray SC decided to construct the final interior for the mansion. Having spent months designing it in creative mode, X-ray SC focused on laying down blocks. Meanwhile,
all spruce.
Yomo Boyo and Legend Bake meticulously placed all the mobs from the schematic into tiny capsules throughout the structure. This mansion took every bone in each builder's body to create, and when it was complete, they were happy with how far they got with it. Many players from different groups on the server called this place home, and there was still much progress. However, the days of Foxfall were numbered. While base hunting, a player named Theron navigated through various trails.
That's free run, I can tell.
Sensing the potential of a base due to converging trails and portals, Theron remained determined. They rechecked their map upon reaching the 1 Million Ring Road and spotted an area with 1 or 2 old chunks that hadn't been explored. Theron decided to follow this clue. This decision led them straight to X-ray Assay's mansion and the rest of Foxfall. While exploring the structures at Foxfall, Theron stumbled upon the names of many spawn masons. This reminded them of a player named Killit, who had significantly helped their group. Killit had been involved in destroying Sky Masons, a base affiliated with the Spawn Masons. Feeling that Killit would relish the opportunity for another strike, Theron saw this as a perfect chance for their group to have fun. After inviting Killit to the base, Theron cleared out the stash, but suddenly, X-ray SC's proxy account, Spruce and Joya, logged in. Realizing that the Foxfall members might now be aware of their presence, they thought it was only a matter of time before that would become a problem. 6 members of the generic space company journeyed millions of blocks across 24 hours. Exhausted from their long travel and the vast base size, they knew laying TNT would be time-consuming. As they began setting up TNT around the mansion, X-ray SC unexpectedly appeared within their rendered distance. The group quickly went after him for about 5 minutes. X-ray SC eventually took a sharp turn towards his mansion and decided to self-grief, igniting the TNT, not soon after, dying. The griefers had to split their destruction into 2 phases. They were low on TNT and were still exhausted from hours of travel. This unexpected delay gave Yomo Boyo a chance to log in and ignite a few of his builds on fire, as he had always wanted to do that. However, Theron showed up and begged him to stop, explaining they had planned to grief this part at 3 PM MST. Yomo Boyo agreed, thinking it would be better for their griefing video. However, that's when an idea struck him. Since Theron told him exactly when they would start griefing, they could get a player named Cammy, who was a PvPer, and use it to their advantage. When 3 PM approached, the builders showed up and PvP'd the griefers for a couple of hours, killing Killit back to spawn twice. Foxfall is in ruins today, but Harrison and X-ray Essay can't believe the base lasted that long. It brought many players and groups together, and there are plans to do even more extensive projects in the future.
Really
Our
nice.
next story begins sometime in 2022. A player named King DD Dom met another player named Laziest Toast in chat while talking about an FPS shooter, Tarkov. They decided to start a base together since they were both builders and thought it could be fun. On March 15th, 2022, they found a spruce biome near a beach and created their first structures. Here, they made a fishing village. They expanded west into the bay and planned a harbor full of ships. Their next goal was to envelop this harbor with a vibrant, wealthy urban area, drawing inspiration from the colorful streets of Barcelona. Hence, they started referring to their town as Bloxalona.
Bloxalona, I like that.
Area began taking shape. Laziest Toast began to start on this solo project. Project Daedalus involved building a massive arch atop an artificial island with its own community. Inspired by this, King Didi Dong started on his solo project. After around a year and a half of developing his building style and learning how to do detailed interiors from Laziest Toast, he began work on what he hoped would become his signature creation for the base. This would be referred to as the Star Fort. After 2B2T was updated to 1.19, they invited players to visit the base. One of these players was XCC2.
Oh, wow.
Player. He spent hours exploring and said it was one of his favorite builds on the server. As months passed, an anonymous player who only went by the name The Dupes on Discord stole the base's stash. Despite their first reactions, the portion of their stash at the base was okay, with only the PvP items missing, and the guy who took it seemed pretty chill. But with their security compromised, paranoia set in. They were caught in a dilemma. They didn't want to hand someone fame for wrecking their base, yet they couldn't bring themselves to destroy it either. So they made a decision.
I know that feeling.
They were going to take the base and push it somewhere else. Operation Bikini Bottom was no small feat. It involved deconstructing every structure in the base's central area. The interior and exterior of each structure had to be carefully mined block by block and packed into shulker boxes for reconstruction elsewhere. King Didi Dong dedicated countless hours to dismantling
That
the
is so
buildings,
clever.
and the progress was good. Yet, as time
And
progressed,
they still got
the combination of
ruined.
burnout and real-life work began to slow the pace. Eventually, Operation Bikini Bottom ground to a complete halt. The materials ended up lying in chests, and shulkers became unsorted. It was a mess. Then, during a live Twitch stream, a player named Beardo Plays Games stumbled upon the base. He was friendly, but realizing their base had been exposed again was a wake-up call. They found the motivation needed for one final push to move the base somewhere else. Most of the structures were gone by March 18th, 2024. King Didi Dong would create a Reddit post and YouTube video, receiving admiration in the comments. The materials will be used for a more ambitious and planned out project, and they agreed to rebuild something from this base to keep its legacy going. Why do players on 2B2T build bases like Foxfall or Bloxalona if they will be found and destroyed? Many players focus on the building, planning, and moments with friends, rather than fearing about its destruction. Jacktherippa, an old player who created multiple versions of Space Valkyria, is more motivated by the desire to create than by any fear about his base being discovered. Although he'd rather keep his base a secret, showcasing his skills to build something he's proud of is his goal. For Foxfall, Harrison and X-Ray Essay started the base because they had similar interests. As the base progressed, each member created areas with unique backstories to their structures, creating moments lived and memories made. The same goes for how a simple fishing village turned into a big, colorful city called Bloxalona. Harrison and X-Ray Essay loved the thrill of having a massive base hidden in a world where it could be discovered at any moment. Building on 2B2T is about the journey, rather than creating something permanent. This has been true from the very start of the server. Iconic bases like the Valley of Wheat and NFE did not just serve as sanctuaries, they helped countless new players and sparked the formation of many groups. In some way, 2B2T imitates life itself because nothing lasts forever. Over time, all that's left of what people create will be stories and records, turning it into a legend that's long gone. Even though nothing lasts forever, the experiences, impact, and connections we have with others while you're here matter. So live to the fullest.
Okay, that was very, very well said, yes. Well, that's something. This is very touching. I like that. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Building small equals beta carotene. Well, you know. XCC2 denied you pictures on the archive? Aw. That's genius. Crowbar Barcelona? Oh, wow, yeah, if Crowbar made it. Definitely. Would happen to know if anyone that has millions of sandstone blocks in storage? I do not know anyone with that much sandstone, no. Sorry, can't help you there. I always love seeing vids on the basis of 2D. It gives you inspiration to do more. Yes. I love doing that, having inspiration of some kind. Back to metal. Ooh. I'm gonna need a crafting table. Man, why can't you put wood on this fucking thing? Ugh. That's so annoying. Cut that, and then 6, 4. That'll do. So yeah, Vincent's videos are always like low key, really comfortable. He did a pretty good job on this one, I'd say. I was blown away by how well edited it was. I don't think I'll ever make anything that well polished, but you know, did a good job. Yeah. Almost done farming gunpowder. Oh, are you on the server, Ani? Or are you on somewhere else? Sorry. Saw blades for stone are not the same ones as for wood. I mean, no one said Minecraft has to be that strict about it, Shia. You could make them relatively interchangeable. It'd be fine. I wouldn't lose sleep over that. Oh my god, you're just doing the 4-hour wait? Dude. That's nuts. But hey, more power to you. Okay. So we got 3. Let me turn that off so you can see them better. We got 3 spots set up. I like how it's turning out. You can tell where the bases of the Space Valk 1 inspired, you know, towers are all gonna go. Yeah. I'm decently satisfied with that. However, I've got to go do something else. I will catch you all later. That was a pretty decent little video, I do say. So yeah, y'all have a great night. Thank y'all so much for coming out and giving me a moment of your time. I do appreciate it. You know, I'd appreciate it as well if you'd leave any likes or comments you'd be willing to, you know, do with that. Clearly passionate about the content he produces. Yes, exactly, Chillings. Jack, come back to Constantium. No, I'm good. But at any rate, y'all have a good one. If y'all want to support my channel, of course, join our memberships down below. You'll get your name shouted out in my videos, as well as early access to, you know, uncensored versions of those videos. Apart from that, y'all have a great evening, and I will catch y'all later. Bye.